several years, Chicken Wing and Kim back here taking bets if I make it through without crying. Tonight we gather to celebrate more than an outstanding baseball player. We celebrate a man whose life has been defined by dedication, leadership, service, and unwavering love for the game. It is with great pride and admiration that the Westside Cubs Hall of Fame welcomes Michael Brown into its distinguished ranks.
Yeah, Dad! Yeah, Dad!
Mike's baseball journey began on the diamonds of youth baseball, where his passion, talent, and competitive spirit quickly became evident. As he advanced through Little League, high school, and college baseball, he earned the respect of coaches, teammates, and opponents alike. His accomplishments on the field reflected not only the athletic ability, but also the character, discipline, and determination that would become hallmarks of his life. Mike has always understood that baseball is about more than the game itself. It is about building character, creating opportunities, strengthening communities, passing knowledge from one generation to the next. His commitment to those ideas has made him a valuable leader, a cherished figure in Detroit's baseball community. I can personally speak to the impact Mike has had because I'm one of those many people who's benefited from his mentorship.
I love you, bro.
I am a product of his guidance, encouragement, belief in young athletes. Like so many others, learned from his examples. His knowledge of the game and his commitment to helping others succeed. The Westside Cubs Hall of Fame recognizes individuals who have made extraordinary contributions to the organization and the sport of baseball. Mike Brown embodies everything this honor represents. His legacy is not only found in his accomplishments as a player, but countless lives he has touched as a coach, teacher, and mentor. So tonight we celebrate a man who's given so much to the game he loves and to the people fortunate enough to learn from him. Please join me in congratulating and welcome home the Westside Cubs, Mike Brown, into the Westside Cubs Hall of Fame.
I had to write it down because I didn't want to forget anything. It's not going to be long. For the younger people in this room, in case you never heard my walk-up, the name of the song is We're a Winner by Curtis Mayfield and the Impressions. And it was recorded in 1967 when I was 10 years old. Notice it says we're a winner. It doesn't say I'm a winner. It says we're a winner. I'd like to begin by thanking the Westside Cubs Alumni Association for the great honor of being admitted into the Westside Cubs Alumni Hall of Fame. And I would like to congratulate all of my other class of 2026 inductees, as well as all of the current members. This recognition is very, very special to me because I know and understand the history of the Westside Cubs. Okay? I was part of that original history. In fact, Camille Owens, Victor Marsh, we were teammates.
You were a hell of a running back too, Mike.
Bless you, brother.
Hey,
Bless
man. Yeah, you
I want all of my former baseball and football Westside Cub teammates to know that I cherish the great privilege and honor to have played with you. My Westside Cubs experience in baseball and football covered a 5-year continuous period that lasted from 1969 to 1974. Now, listen what I'm about to tell you about some history. During those 5 years, my teammates and I won the league championships in baseball and football every year and in every league that we played in, with no exceptions, okay? And in baseball, we would play in several leagues during the summer, winning the championship in all of them. That's a lot of winning, and that's a lot of championships, and my teammates were incredible. When I started playing football for the Westside Cubs, me and my teammates were the only black team with the only black players in the entire league. So if you were a black young man growing up in Detroit in the 1950s, the late 50s and the 60s, you had to come to McCabe Field. As a result, we were literally a black all-star team. I played for the Cubs football for 3 years, 1969 through 1971. That was before you said the 1972 team had a perfect season. Well, we did get scored upon, but let me tell you this. Me and my football teammates, we never lost a game. We didn't lose one game for 3 years in a row. That's right. And my teammates were so good that about 10 or 12 of them left the Westside Cubs, went over to the St. Cecilia Beacons, got them started, and they came in second place behind us. Okay? Then there were my Westside Cubs baseball teammates. My baseball teammates were among the best players in the state and ranked among the best players in the country. Almost every player on our baseball team, with very few exceptions, went on to play college baseball, and some went on to play in the pros. And with very few exceptions, again, we were an all-black team. Okay? We all played for the legendary Coach Ron Thompson that you heard much about. He's a member of the Michigan's Sports Hall of Fame. Our baseball team represented the Westside Cubs organization in baseball from 1972 to 1974. During that time, our Westside Cubs baseball teams would play 55 to 60 games each summer, out of which we would only lose 3 or 4 games a year. Okay? That's winning. And we were led by exceptional men. I want to mention Mr. Sam Poole. Mr. Sam Poole was legendary in baseball.
Yes, indeed.
And Mr. Jerry Sanders. They were legendary coaches. They coached for years and blessed a lot of young men, and God made their lives continue to be a blessing. Today I invited 2 gentlemen, okay? Mark Brown, I'd like you to stand up. If you want your kids to learn how to play baseball, these are the guys, okay? He's the Detroit Edison baseball coach. They've been to the state of Michigan semifinals for the last 3 of the 5 years. I want to thank all of my former Westside Cub coaches. Little did I know at that time that they were teaching me and preparing me for the game of life. The education I received from my coaches during my Westside Cubs baseball and football experience was more valuable to me than my law degree. Our coaches prepared us for all of those adverse conditions, whether it was being called the N-word, whether it was the spitting and the kicking when we were being tackled and the pinching. We endured, we overcame, and we learned how to overcome. Our coaches prepared us by teaching us to be on time, to work hard, to stay focused on the task at hand, and be disciplined and not lose our composure when the cheating started. Those adverse conditions continued in baseball. The umpires would call strikes when they were balls. They called balls when they were strikes. They called us out when we were safe, but we overcame. I also, in baseball, I'd like to recognize Coach Ron Thompson, Coach Nolan Richardson, and Coach Cleve Govan. And I want to end by recognizing another very special coach. I think you saw him. That was my dad.
Yeah.
He named our Little League baseball team the Barracudas. I was 6 years old. We went up to Winter Hall to the trial for the Claremont Tigers. They told me I was too young. I went home crying. They said, we'll start our own team. Don't worry about it. And we started the Barracudas. He coached us for 6 years. After he left, Mr. Lucius Jones, Angelo's father, and Dr. Carlos Jones' father took over the Barracudas. And he took them on home from there. I always wondered why my dad called us the Barracudas. Because the Barracudas are fish, and we played baseball. But fast forward, now I know. God has blessed me with my youngest granddaughter, who's 13 years old. Stand up, Amaya, real quick. Just stand up. Just stand up. Stand up. Come on. I got to get off the stage. Amaya is one of the best 13-year-old swimmers in the United States. And she gladly embraced the Barracuda history and the West Side Cub traditions, and her nickname is the Barracuda. God has blessed me to continue the legacy of the Barracuda through Amaya and to see her honor the traditions of the West Side Clubs in a country that still today is attempting to diminish our achievements and marginalize us. But as my walk-up music by Curtis Mayfield and the Impressions said, we're a winner. And let everybody know that we're going to keep on pushing. Thank you, West Side Clubs. Thank all of you for attending. May God continue to bless us all.